Is intimacy ruining your relationship? I've asked Ada to do her research on intimacy, the full story. What have you got for us?
We're going to look at intimacy, emotional distance, common causes, and rekindling the passion and building closeness.
Sounds good. Is intimacy code for physical connection?
No, it's more than that. Many people think of intimacy as physical closeness, like hugs, kisses, or sex, but it's much more than that. Emotional intimacy is just as important. It's about feeling safe, connected, and understood by your partner. When intimacy is strong, it builds trust, deepens love, and makes a relationship feel fulfilling. But when intimacy is absent, whether emotionally or physically, it can lead to feelings of loneliness, frustration, or even resentment. Intimacy issues can occur at the start of a new relationship, or once you are an item or married, and things are, fading.
So why do intimacy issues arise in the first place?
Intimacy issues can stem from a variety of causes. Here are some of the most common. Past trauma or previous relationships. For many people, intimacy struggles are rooted in their past. Trauma, whether from childhood or previous relationships, can make it hard to trust someone fully or open up emotionally. If someone has been hurt before, they might unconsciously put up walls to protect themselves. Lack of affection or commitment. Sometimes intimacy fades because one partner feels neglected or unloved. Maybe there's a lack of affection, like fewer hugs or kisses, or one partner feels the other isn't fully committed to the relationship. If you don't feel loved, this can create emotional distance. Mismatched expectations. Another common issue is when partners aren't on the same page. For example, one person might want a serious relationship while the other sees it as a casual fling. Or one partner might crave physical intimacy while the other prioritizes emotional closeness. Stress and life circumstances. External factors like work stress, financial struggles, or parenting responsibilities can also take a toll on intimacy. When life gets overwhelming, couples often disconnect without realizing it.
Is there a quick fix?
Perhaps not a quick fix, but there are steps to take. Emotional distance is often the first sign of fading intimacy, and addressing it starts with awareness. Here's how couples can tackle emotional distance. Open communication. The first step is talking openly about how you're feeling. It might be hard to say, "I feel disconnected," or "I don't feel we're close at the moment. Can we talk about this?" But being honest is crucial for rebuilding closeness. Use I statements to express your feelings without blaming your partner. For example, "I feel lonely when we don't spend time together." Revisit past fun or shared activities. Think back to what brought you closer at the beginning of your relationship. Maybe it was cooking together, going on dates, or simply talking late into the night. Reintroducing those activities can help reignite emotional connection. Listening attentively. When your partner shares their feelings, listen without interrupting or judging. Reflect back what you've heard to show you understand. For example, "It sounds like you've been feeling overwhelmed lately. What can I do to help?" Seek professional help if needed. If emotional distance feels too big to bridge on your own, consider couples counseling. A therapist can help guide conversations and provide tools for rebuilding connection.
What if it's not emotional? What if there's no action?
Physical intimacy is another essential part of a healthy relationship, and when it's missing, it can leave both partners feeling disconnected or rejected. Here's how couples can reignite physical closeness. Small steps. If physical intimacy is missing, or has been lacking for a while, jumping straight into grand gestures might feel overwhelming. Start small with affectionate touches, like holding hands or cuddling or a back massage, or a bunch of flowers, and gradually rebuild comfort. Prioritize time together. Busy schedules often push physical intimacy to the back burner. Make time for each other, whether it's scheduling date nights or simply spending quiet moments together without distractions. Don't make a big deal about it. Just say, "I think we need to make time just for us." How about tonight we leave the TV off, you tell me about your day, and I can tell you about mine. Relaxed conversation and time together can be an excellent starting point. Communicate about needs. Many couples struggle with mismatched desires for physical intimacy, but talking openly about what each person needs can help bridge that gap. Be honest about what makes you feel loved and connected physically. Consider if the starting point varies between yourself and your partner. Some need cuddles and romance before intimacy is kindled. Others need sexy outfits or visual triggers. Talk about your differing needs. Or experiment. Give a cuddle and a back rub or a head massage and see what happens. Or spruce yourself up a bit. Wear something enticing or a new perfume or aftershave and see if that works. Just try different things or talk about different things. Explore new ways to connect. Sometimes routines make physical intimacy feel stale. Try something new like dancing together or taking a weekend getaway or browsing a fun website. Breaking routines can bring fresh energy into your relationship. Or be spontaneous and do something ridiculous when doing the dishes or stacking the dishwasher. Spontaneity can often get things going.
Can lack of trust or unwillingness to take the relationship seriously have much effect on intimacy?
Oh yes, trust and commitment play huge roles in intimacy, and if either is missing, it's hard to build closeness. Here's how couples can address these concerns. Build trust slowly. If trust has been broken, whether through infidelity or dishonesty, it takes time to rebuild. Be consistent in your actions and transparent in communication. Clarify commitment levels. If one partner feels unsure about where the relationship is heading, for example, whether marriage is on the table, it's important to have honest conversations about expectations. Focus on consistency. Trust grows when partners show up consistently for each other, emotionally and physically.
Am I right in thinking this isn't a quick fix?
Usually, take your time and no pressure. For trust struggling with trauma or deep emotional barriers, rebuilding intimacy requires patience and self-compassion. Seek therapy. Individual therapy can help process past trauma and teach coping strategies for opening up emotionally. Share gradually. If you're hesitant to open up fully with your partner due to past hurt, start small by sharing bits of your story over time. Practice vulnerability, being open. Vulnerability is scary but necessary for building closeness. Remind yourself that opening up doesn't make you weak. It makes you human, more relatable, and more easily understood.
So overcoming barriers isn't the only thing here to consider?
No. Overcoming barriers is about taking down the walls. Building closeness is what comes next. The walls may be down, but you still might not be standing together. Whether you're addressing emotional distance or rekindling passion, here are some practical steps every couple can take. Schedule talk time. Set aside uninterrupted time each week just for each other. Express gratitude daily. Small gestures like saying thank you go a long way in making your partner feel appreciated. Be present. Put away phones during conversations and focus fully on each other. Celebrate milestones together. Whether big or small, like anniversaries or personal achievements, celebrating together strengthens bonds. Keep learning about each other. Ask questions about your partner's dreams and fears. It keeps connection alive. Intimacy issues don't have to mean the end of a relationship. In fact, working through them often leads to deeper connection than ever before. With patience, communication, and effort from both partners, it's possible to rebuild closeness and create a stronger bond moving forward. Intimacy isn't just about love. It's about understanding each other deeply and showing up consistently over time. Take care of yourselves and each other as you move forward.
Thanks, Ada. Feel free to share your comments below, and we'd really appreciate you sharing, liking, and subscribing. Until next time, take care.